Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Utah Jazz MyGM series. And this episode, we're back for season 3. Season 3. This one, we're going to be playing the Sacramento Kings, who have De'Aaron Fox, Anthony Edwards, TJ Warren, Derek Jones, Isaiah Hartenstein, former Jazz player Matisse Thybulle, Kevin Huerter, Josh Primo, Delano Banton. Oh, excuse me. But start of season 3. It's gonna be an interesting one. There's a few rumors regarding Scoot in terms of his his demeanor for the team, and how he wants to keep this playing. If he might push Ben Simmons out somehow. But it's gonna be an interesting season for Scoot, because he really hasn't improved since last year. He did play less minutes, but he kicked Devin Vassell out of town. That's a guy we really could have used in the playoffs when Scoot went down. But if you think about it, we had Bones and Capella. But we will see. We got the new rookie, Jimmy Randolph. He will be starting, and then basically the same team as last year, also adding Phillip Jackson. But yeah, this looks like another team that can contend for a championship. And I hope we do. Our team is very, very highly rated. And so let's just get into this game. We're also playing against Miles Turner, who is in the lineup now, I guess. So yeah, let's get into it. All right, here for the game. It's been a minute since I played after that heartbreaking playoff loss. But Jimmy Randolph is going to be an interesting part of this team. He's 7'2". He's young, and he's a big guy out there, so he lays it in his first career points. Plays for Brandon Miller as he hits the 3 off the double screen play. So not the greatest start. This guy Jimmy Randolph is pretty fast. Fox corner, Anthony Edwards for 3, missed it. They started off pretty hot. Since then, they've cooled down. Randolph all by himself, and the foul. Running the break after the stop, and Jimmy Randolph heads to the line for a chance at a 3-point play, and he converts. He is, I believe, our 4th overall pick in this draft. Or for the Kings. Scoot gets past, foul, lays it in. 6 points early for Scoot Henderson. He's starting to feel it. Leave off the bench last year in the playoffs. Had 3 straight 30-point games, and he continues his scoring in this season as well. On fake to Melton. Now over to Miller, over Matisse. Got it. His second 3 of the night. Melton open for 3. His first shot of the season is a 3-pointer, and he knocks it down. We've hit a lot of 3s in this first quarter. Let's play here. See if we can get Brandon Miller open off the pin down. We do get him open, and he knocks it down. His 3rd 3-pointer of the night. It's still the first quarter. He is known to light it up from downtown. Gaines can't hit the 3. Board pulled down by Brandon Miller. Let's run one more play for our guy Brandon Miller to get open. He's open again, and he hits his 4th 3-pointer of the first quarter. Brandon Miller been automatic for us. Gaines gonna get past corner. Huerter at the buzzer. He got fouled. And that's the end of the first. I was not paying attention to the time. Well, they will. It's off-heeled. Now it's to Randolph, who's guarded by Matisse Thybulle. Can he score before the buzzer? He does. 9 early points for the number 4 overall pick in the draft, Jimmy Randolph, who's in the starting lineup. We have a very, very young squad. Career rebound. And Scoot is on the break. Gets right past De'Aaron Fox and throws it down. Too easy for Mr. Scoot Henderson. Throws down the jam right there. A superstar for us. Gains the three. Not even close. Jacobs pulls down his 4th rebound of the night. Scoot. Still guarded by De'Aaron Fox inside. Misses the layup. Back out. Ben for 3 now. He knocks down the 3. Back-to-back buckets from Ben Simmons as he drills a 3-pointer right there. I think that's the first shot he's taken tonight. Scoot picks Matisse Thybulle's pocket, and he throws it down. 16 first half points for Scoot Henderson, and we're starting to blow this game open a little bit. Scoot left all alone on his way to the rack, and he banks in an and one shot. Off the screen from Jacobs, kicks corner, Bones, open 3, makes it rain. This team is playing very, very, very well right now. Herder, tough 3 over Scoot. Missed it. Rebound Jacobs. Scoot pushing it in transition. Scoot past everybody. Foul and 1. He is scoring everything in the paint and at the free throw line. Using his athleticism to the best of his ability. See, he misses the free throw right there. Scoot. Getting past Banton and the double team that they send. And he lays it in against Derrick Jones Jr. It in and out. Scoot pushing. Can we get a 2-for-1 opportunity? Scoot to the rack. Floats and banks it in. 27 first half points from Scoot Henderson. Warren back over to Herder. Herder 3-pointer. Missed it. An ugly second quarter for this Kings team. Scoot has it. 27 first half points. I gotta sneeze. Scoot gets past. Scoot throws it down. 29 first half points. Doing it all. Sending a message to the front office. You better keep me. Scoot Henderson has been unbelievable in this first half. We're up, I think, 21 points because of it. Fox got it now. Turner, open 3. Missed it, and rebound goes to Ben Simmons. Simmons to Miller. Pump fake. Snatch back, mid-range jumper. Missed it. Scoot is wide open for 3. Can he finally hit one? He does. 32 for Scoot, his first outside shot of the game. Double team comes. Miller, open 3. Make that 6 triples tonight. For the 3rd year man out of Alabama, 2nd overall pick. 18 points. It's just kind of been too easy for us tonight. We have dominated this Kings team in the second quarter and beyond. Warren, a 3. Not going to be close. Rebound goes to Ben Simmons. Ben pushing. Scoot trying to get past De'Aaron Fox. He does. And he misses the layup. Jones lays it in. Big. Oh my gosh, nice move there by Scoot, the half spin and the throwdown. This game might be over, and if it is, I probably won't show much more. This has just been an absolute blowout. Alright, after the game, wasn't really close. Scoot ended with 48. Simcasted a bit of the 4th quarter, but Scoot ends with 48 points, 11 of 15 from the free throw line. Ben, 19 points, 9 assists, pretty efficient. Just a free throw. Brandon Miller, unbelievable efficiency from him. From downtown, Randolph played pretty well for us, not going to lie. Bones was pretty good. 12 points, 6 assists. Great off the bench. Phillip Jackson was all right. Everybody else was just kind of meh. Renzo Jacobs didn't really make a big impact on this game, but we do have a special segment coming up, so let's get to that and then. Yo, what is good, everybody? Welcome back to another installment of the Two-Way Talk. And in today's segment, we have some very, very big topics to cover, but Most importantly, we have a very big topic coming out of Utah. The third year star guard Scoot Henderson has been in the news since last season, the beginning of last season, for the drama reasons. This time, he's doing the same thing he did last year. Last year, he basically told the front office, listen, it's either you trade me, you choose me, or you trade him. And there, him is referencing Devin Vassell. And it was a very, very kind of blindsided thing. But Scoot didn't like how Devin Vassell was taking his shots away from him. He didn't like how he was taking his touches away from him. So Devin Vassell Scoot Henderson requested that Devin Vassell was traded. Now, why is this big news today? Unfortunately, Scoot Henderson, he's uber talented. As uberly talented as he is, he hasn't been progressing, but he has the audacity to tell the front office, once again, listen, it's either you trade me or Ben Simmons. I want to be the player on this team. I want to be the star player. I want to be the number one option. He has not been excited. He has not been happy with Ben Simmons being the number one player on this team. So what does he do? He tells the front office, listen, you get to choose me or Ben Simmons. So he has done it again. It's a very unfortunate situation for the Utah Jazz, who, since they started the rebuild, trading Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, acquiring a multitude of picks. The first year, they were overperforming for a little bit. Then they tailed off towards the end of the season, just kind of tanking, trying to get the best draft picks that they could, and they ended up winning, not winning the lottery, but basically winning the lottery with getting the second and third pick in the NBA draft. That turned out to be Scoot Henderson and Brandon Miller. Now, Brandon Miller's been good. He's kind of been a Klay Thompson type of player for them, right? He can shoot the lights out. He can't really do much off the dribble, but he can defend now. He's a very good defender. He's got, stronger as a player. He had a very slight frame coming out of college. Now, Scoot Henderson has played near an all-star level, but his defense has been very shaky and still, to this day, is very shaky. His three-point shooting at times has been very shaky, especially off the dribble. Off the catch, he's about as money as it gets, which with Ben Simmons, it's just an easy recipe to get open three-point shots, but it's a very unfortunate situation for the front office and most notably their general manager, Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge has just done a great job with the Celtics, and now he's here with the Jazz. He's made them into a contender. They won 66 games last year. They were probably a few key players that were injured away from making it back to the conference finals, and who knows, the finals. They would have had to face that very, very good Thunder team, which is still an obstacle now. But back to the news, Scoot Henderson he just told him, listen, I want to be the star player, and it's hard for the Utah Jazz front office because you have an uber talented Ben Simmons who last season was second in MVP voting, all NBA second team, all defensive second team. He has been unbelievable. He's revived his career in Utah. He's becoming the player that people thought he was going to become out of college, and now it's looking like you're going to have to trade him. It's very unfortunate, but the offers that they would get is very, very it varies, man. It's going to be a wide variety of teams trying to acquire him, but he just signed a brand new contract, mid $40 million a year contract. He will be signed for 4 years, so around $160 million over 4 years. So we'll see how that lines up here. But, we've been hearing that maybe one of those two would be traded, but Utah Jazz have evidently just been leaning towards trading Ben Simmons away, which is unfortunate. They've been faced with a difficult situation 2 years in a row because of Scoot Henderson. Could this be a personal problem from Scoot Henderson? Is his personality just overtaking this team and this franchise? Who knows? But when they trade, when they trade Ben Simmons, is the haul they get going to be enough to contend for a championship alongside Scoot? Is Scoot number one option material? Is a question. He's had really high scoring games. He's shown he can pass. He can't defend. He can't knock down the three ball off the dribble. He doesn't have a mid range game. He doesn't have a floater. We'll see. But Scoot, it looks like he's going to be getting his wish. Ben Simmons is basically being ran out of town by Scoot Henderson. We'll see what the trade package is. See who they'll acquire for Ben Simmons. Been hearing a lot of rumors of Mikal Bridges. He's the same age as Ben Simmons. They're both 29. He's a very good 3-and-D type of wing who's upped his scoring a lot since he came to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's in a rebuilding mode right now, so maybe a third team would get involved. But who knows, man? It's very interesting. But man, it's very disheartening to hear if you're a Utah Jazz fan and even a fan of the NBA. Scoot Henderson has just completely taken control of this franchise, and we'll see who it is, man. We'll see what happens to Ben Simmons, when he's going to be traded. We've been hearing reports from Adrian Wojnarowski that he could be moved in the next few hours. He could be moved in the next few days. They doubt it will take longer than a week to move him. So, listen, man, we'll see. But the next topic we will have after the break is, can Luka Doncic and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander repeat the success from last season and win back-to-back championships? We'll see you after commercial.